So, you want to know how to land a helicopter? I know exactly how you're feeling because I've been there before. This video is going to show you a bunch of different ways on how you can land a helicopter like a pro. And if your landings look like this, then this is the video for you. Let's kick things off with a simple J-hook. This is the first one we're going to give a crack. Here's what it looks like from a third person point of view. So approach your LZ at a normal altitude. Make sure you're going at a reasonable speed. You're typically going to be traveling between 80 and 120 knots. Start by rolling the helicopter to the right hand side. Once you're committing to the J-hook, lower your collective completely. Pull in towards you with the mouse. If you're J-hooking to the right, hold down D to whip your tail around. Once you reach this point, you want to raise your collective and level out the helicopter. Make sure you're using your tail rudder A and D to balance out the direction that you are facing. Once you're at this stage, you want to balance your altitude with your collective and make sure you land softly. If you see that you're falling too quickly, raise your collective. If you see that you're not falling quick enough, lower your collective. If you're worried about falling too fast, lower your collective to 25%. That way you'll lose altitude, but you won't fall that quickly. Let's run through how to do this J-hook. It's slightly different. You have to be a lot closer to the ground. This J-hook is a go-to if you're trying to land as quick as possible. If you master this J-hook, everyone's going to reckon you're the best pilot in squad. The approach is pretty much the same, but you need to be a little bit lower obviously. When you come into the J-hook, you want to turn sharper and point your nose towards the ground. Once you've whipped your tail around completely, you want to level the helicopter up and slow down as quick as possible. Some common issues that I see when people are trying to do J-hooks. One is that they forget to level out the helicopter. You need to focus on the graph in the center of your screen. It'll tell you how level your helicopter is. Even if you have backwards momentum, leaning forward the slightest amount will correct that. Don't make overcorrecting adjustments when you're trying to land a helicopter. Number 2, I see a lot of people having difficulty gauging their collective when it comes to landing softly. Practice this as much as possible. It's the only way to get better at gauging how to control your collective. And number 3 is knowing the LZ. You're going to have a much better chance at surviving a landing if you know the LZ already. So just practice landing and know what type of landing you need to do for that LZ. Stay tuned because my next tutorial video, I'm going to show you guys different types of landing techniques that I use to land a helicopter depending on the situation. If you want to know the best way to land a helicopter on the roof of a building, stay tuned for the next tutorial. Have fun out there lads and go waste some assets. Yo!